The malefic planets are Mars and Saturn, just in general. So those are the two quote unquote bad planets. They can represent, like Saturn, for example, represents losses, challenges, restrictions, delays, blockages. And Mars is associated with like conflict, tension, stress, attacks, violence, so on and so forth. And then the positive planets are Jupiter and Venus. Jupiter is wisdom, abundance, growth, opportunity, expansion. Venus is joy, pleasure, love, romance, creativity, fun. And so there's this concept in astrology called sect, where it depends on if your sun is above the ascendant descendant axis or beneath the ascendant descendant axis. And if you have a diurnal chart or a day chart, then that makes the sun your ruling sect light. That makes Jupiter your most positive planet, and that makes Mars your most challenging planet. And then Mercury is just a neutral planet, period. And these are all based on the seven classical traditional planets. And then if you were born with a night chart, a nocturnal chart where your sun is beneath the ascendant descendant axis, then Venus is your most positive planet and Saturn is your most negative planet. So regardless, Venus and Jupiter are good. Saturn and Mars can be bad. And again, good and bad are subjective because you can get good things from Saturn and Mars just like you can get bad things from Venus and Jupiter. Because again, Venus is pleasure, but Venus can also be indulgence. And Mars is conflict, but sometimes you have to fight for what's right or for what's important. And and yeah, depending on, if you have a day chart or a night chart, that's going to make Saturn or Mars be worse for you or whatever. But yeah, wherever you have the malefics in your chart specifically, you might notice that that area of your life is a little bit of a struggle. So, like, for example, if you have Saturn in the first house, you might have struggles with expressing yourself. If you have Saturn in the second house, you might have struggles with your money. If you have Saturn or Mars in the third house, you might have conflict or tension with your siblings. If you have Saturn in the fourth house, you might have family dramas. You might not like your daddy, so on and so forth.